How would you like to win a $50 gift card to the patron saint of knives? Hi, I'm Troy with Around the Couve, bringing you the best businesses around Clark County and fun contests. Today we're with Elliot with the patron saint of knives. Elliot, tell us about your edgy business.
My edgy business. So I am an artisanal knife sharpener. I sharpen about 15,000 knives a year. I have a belief that of what I call the search for the liminal edge. That point where you take a knife and you turn it from one thing, come up to that liminal edge, and it becomes something different. Knife sharpening for me is a passion and almost a spiritual pursuit.
Can you really shave with your sharpened knives?
Absolutely. May not be the most comfortable shave, but yes, I will take your kitchen knife and you can shave with it when you get it back.
Now, in one of your reviews, I read that you give out a Band-Aid with every new knife order.
Absolutely. So in every package I wrap up, I put a Band-Aid in and a little warning label. And one, it's funny and it engages the customer, but two, it is a warning that the knife you're going to get back is going to be sharper than any knife you've ever felt.
That's a very clever idea.
Oh my God. I do a lot of cleavers, yes.
Is there any knives you can't sharpen?
I don't do ceramic knives. Ceramic knives are kind of a fad knife and you need diamond equipment, and I only get a few requests for that a year. But other than that, I can pretty much take any knife you've got and I can make it about 30% sharper than when you first got it from the factory.
So how did you get started in this crazy business then?
I've been sharpening knives ever since I was a young hippie kid, carrying a little satchel around on my side and sharpening knives for people with stones. But I got into it as a business about 12 years ago because there was something that I wanted in a knife. And I tried different machines and nothing seemed to get it. And then I found a microscope at a yard sale and I started looking at the edge, and that changed my entire attitude towards what I was doing. At some point my wife said, that's it, too many knives in the house. I had buckets of knives laying all over the house. And so I started sharpening for friends, and I was sharpening for these different people, and someone said, man, you ought to put a magnet on your car. So I did. I put a magnet on my car, and the next thing you know, I was sharpening for strangers, and then the next thing you know, I was sharpening about 15,000 knives a year, and I could retire into it, and it's the best financial decision I've ever made in my life.
Tell us a little bit about how customers bring you knives.
Okay, so what happens is they bring the knives up 24/7. They show up on the porch. Hunters come in around 4 or 5 in the morning. Chefs come in on their way home from work around 2. They come up on the front porch of my house. We have house chefs. We just had a customer leave right there. 24/7. They come up, they put their knives in one of the lockers. There's a contact form. I have them fill that out and put it in the locker with the knives. They lock it up and they take the key with them. So I've got a key and they've got a key. And then within 24 to 48 hours, I text them and email them and say, ready to go. And then they show up and they collect their knives again 24/7. So the business is based on convenience and it's based on trust, and I have a lot of customers who trust me.
Let me cut to the chase. How can the people of Vancouver help your business grow?
Word of mouth. What happens now, people come to me, they bring me 1 or 2 knives, and then a few days later they bring me all their knives. And then they tell their neighbors and they tell their friends, and that's what has caused my business to grow, is people showing what I do to each other. So that's how they can get me to grow. They can talk to each other about it. Once they see what I do for their knives, I hope that they're so impressed that they tell everybody they know.
Well, there you have it. Now you know a little bit more about Elliot with the patron saint of knives. Until next time, I'll see you around the Couve.